from the heart of the Mother we come. August 10, 2014. We are the angelic legions of the Divine Mother. We come to you this day to greet our sisters and brothers who have taken on human form in order to bring into being a new world of possibilities. Would it surprise you to know that many of you embodied now are angels? You have chosen to take the human path of incarnation rather than remain in the light worlds. For this you have given up much, but also you gain much in faster spiritual evolution than is possible in more static environments of the lighted worlds. Change comes more quickly in the lower dimensions, especially in 3D where most of you exist now physically. Your planet itself has moved into the lower levels of the fifth dimension, but most of humanity still lives and acts like nothing has changed. Those of you who are awake and aware, know that much has changed. You can feel it in your bodies, with the exquisite aches and pains, growing pains that indicate your carbon-based body is translating into a crystalline-based one. Much in the way that people relate to each other is also in turmoil. As they wake up, people are discovering that their governments do not represent them as promised. That they have been lied to, and in some cases, fraud and deception has been committed. All that has been hidden and suppressed in terms of the institutions of mankind and their foundations and beginning is now being revealed to be false and made of sand. All that has been created from the old matrix will now crumble into piles of debris and sand, to be blown away by the winds of change. Chaos attends the act of creation. Yet chaos has purpose in creating opportunities for individuals, families, communities, and countries to release what no longer serves. Allow the winds of change to scour you personally, and assist your neighbors in understanding that change is an opportunity, not a burden. If you can but release your fears of being lost and forlorn, stripped of all you hold dear, you will discover a way of being that releases you from the need to cling to material objects, to people and to outdated belief systems. Everything seems amplified now in your world. Wars are brewing, or there are attempts to brew them. Trouble between individuals is stirring up emotions and reactive behavior. Learn to step away from the human drama and be still, within your heart center. Allow the winds of change to pass through your body, stripping it of all that is no longer necessary for the journey ahead, so you might be set free to create a world wherein all is new and fresh. Your world is passing through the transitional period known as the harvest. This time has long been foretold by your prophets and sages. Now it has come to pass. Each individual is being measured and weighed like a bowl of wheat berries. Those who vibrate at a lower frequency will pass from this world and enter a new 3D world, which will allow them to pursue further soul growth at that level. The humans who make the cut and pass into the fifth dimension will be freed of past limitations, and will be allowed to regroup and decide, first as individuals, then as communities, and finally as a collective, upon which direction they wish to go. The process will be gradual, for you will still exist in a physical world. You will have new talents and abilities, but these also will be gained gradually. Knowledge will be given to you by your higher selves as you prove that you are ready for it. Many humans will acknowledge that with their newfound freedom, they no longer have to collect material objects that serve no purpose in life. Our scribe has learned that her people, the Pleiadians, live rather simple lives. They have few garments, and use only what is necessary in terms of resources. Families work as a unit and for the good of their communities. Everyone cooperates and shares. No one goes without. People receive an education that suits their life purpose and work. Life is regarded as sacred. Children are loved. Mothers are honored for their dedication to bringing forth life. The peoples of the higher dimensions still have individual natures, yet they also work as a collective. Many of the 5D cultures are actually quite traditional in nature. Some of the cultures find a reflection in various earth-based cultures such as that of Sirius A, from which the Hindu culture of India was originally birthed long, long ago, before the current history of man began. It is a reflection, albeit a greatly distorted reflection. On Sirius A, women still are traditionally forbidden certain work, as it is believed to be demeaning to their husbands as being the providers for the family. Women wear saris and are forbidden to wear heels. There are certain behaviors that are expected of one, depending on rank, yet there all ranks are held as equal. There are no outcasts unless one has greatly offended society in general, and then you are allowed to leave, peacefully. With the window on the other worlds, you might begin to see that you are truly blessed to live on this planet with its intense cycles of change. Opportunities arise here for those who are creative and courageous by nature that might not exist on other worlds. Learn what you can here, so if you are a starseed, you can take back to your home world what you have experienced here. In this way, other worlds will benefit from the expansion of knowledge brought by the experiences of the human collective. Many of you greatly underestimate your ability to affect change, whether in your own life or in that of the planet. You do not need to go forth to participate in protests, although you certainly may if you are drawn to that sort of thing. Gandhi performed miracles with an entire nation, galvanizing the disparate peoples and cultures of India to unite and throw the British Raj out of the motherland. It can be done if there is sufficient wisdom and vision. Your heart must be fierce and see beyond what seems obvious to others, which is in reality simply unnatural. People controlling the destinies of others. All of you are masters in training. Earth is a fierce schoolroom. When the fifth dimension is finally well and truly anchored within the consciousness of the entire remaining human collective, the golden age will truly blossom. Until then, work small, work efficiently, work together to create change within self, within your communities and eventually within your own countries. Recognize that those who have played the dark roles in this and other lifetimes have done so by agreement at a soul level. They may not have abided by the same soul contract and broken the rules, but they are still your sisters and brothers. Look upon their actions with compassion. Forgive them and forgive yourselves for any past actions that you deem less than desirable in terms of soul evolution. Forgiveness, of self and of those who have harmed you in any way, is the way to step forward swiftly upon your path. Learn to follow the inner beacon of your own intuition. Many of you wonder how to contact your higher self. Simply still yourself long enough to hear the inner voice. It speaks to you through your intuition and what some people call their conscience. However, it is not a voice that cajoles and judges, but one that encourages and assists you in understanding things without being taught. Understand that once you start responding to the spirit that works through your body in the form of intuition, then you will begin to open up to connecting to your guides and mentors. Be open to listening within, always being aware to challenge the spirits. Are you of the light? 3 times. If not, then be gone. Understand that you have free will. Only you can allow the darkness to enter in and overwhelm you. You do not need to pretend to be helpless or to play the victim anymore. Open your heart, engage your courage, the fire of the heart flame, and regain your sovereignty, as an individual and as a human collective. We live in a free will universe, or you do, as humans. Angels are angels of light, messengers if you will, who do as the Spirit wills them. You have a choice as to what to do. And what you choose will be reflected back to you by the universe, which happily provides what you have focused your attention upon. So if you choose to be unhappy, you will be provided with the kind of experiences and encounters that will support your unhappy emotions and thoughts, so choose well, dear ones. Be honest with yourself. You will experience the full spectrum of human emotions during this transitional period. It cannot be avoided, as you are in the process of clearing out centuries of miscreations, your own and that of those who belong to your physical and spiritual heritage. Humanity as a whole is in the clearing mode and there is bound to be some uncomfortable moments, so learn to be kind to yourself and others. Open your hearts and experience the beginning of compassion, for self and for those around you who are experiencing loss and change at an astounding rate. Know that you can call upon the angels to assist you. You must give permission for us to help you, as we regard you as sovereign beings, even if you do not do so yourselves. We are here to support, But you must do the work of translating a much damaged world into a world of opportunity, peace, and abundance for all. It is a great work to undertake, and you have all been selected most carefully for the range of talents and gifts that you bring from other aspects and lifetimes. You are here for a reason, but it is up to you to discover what that is. We wish you well. Call upon us if you need comfort and an etheric hug. We are ever with you to heal a broken heart and to mend your wings should you bend a feather. We are your sisters and brothers, even if most of you cannot see us. If you but open yourself up to the energies and feel us, you will begin to sense our presence. Trust your feelings and you will go far, very far, dear ones. Namaste. We honor the divine presence that lives within every heart that beats upon this planet. Be well. Channeled by Tezjima Maria Kumara Vakup. www.bluedragonjournal.com